Hello and welcome to Enfresp Languages. In this video, we are looking at how to conjugate ER ending verbs, and we'll use the verb parler, to speak, as an example. First of all, let's look at what conjugation is. Conjugation is the way a verb changes depending on the person, number, or tense being referred to. In English, you probably conjugate without realising it. The verb to speak will remain the same when used with the pronouns I, you, we, and they. But if we use the pronoun he or she, the verb conjugates to speaks. He speaks, she speaks. The same thing happens in French, but there are more conjugations. So we are looking at the verb to speak, which in French is
parler.
Note that in French, ER is pronounced A, so it sounds like this.
Parler.
To use the verb parler with a pronoun, we first remove the last two letters, so we are left with what is called the root word. Let's quickly run through the pronouns to make sure they're fresh in our mind. I is je. You, informal and single, is tu. He is il. And she is elle. We is nous. You, formal and plural, is vous. They, when referring to a male or mixed gender group, is il. And they, when referring to a female group, is elle. To say I speak, we translate I, which is je, and then we take the root word of to speak in French and we add an E onto it, making parle. So to say I speak, we say
Je parle.
Let's hear it again.
Je parle.
For you, informal and single, we translate you, which is tu, and add es to the root word to make
Tu parles.
Remember, the S at the end of French words is silent, except when followed by a vowel or a H. Let's hear you speak, informal and single, again.
Tu parles.
He and she have the same conjugation. You take the root word and you add an E, which is the same as for I speak. So, he speaks is
Il parle.
and she speaks is.
Elle parle.
Let's hear these four conjugations again.
Je parle. Tu parles. Il parle. Elle parle.
Moving on. To say we speak, we translate we, which is nous, and then we take the root word and we add ONS onto the end. Remember, the S on the end is silent, so it makes this.
Nous parlons.
For you, when we're speaking formally or to more than one person, we translate you, which is vous, and we add EZ to the end of the root word.
Vous parlez.
Hopefully you could hear that EZ is pronounced A. Let's hear you speak, formal or plural, again.
Vous parlez.
If we want to say they speak, we translate they, which will either be il or elle, and then we add ENT onto the root word.
Il parle. Elle parle.
Remember that il is for male and mixed groups and elle is for female groups. You may also have noticed that ENT on the end of this phrase is silent. Let's hear they speak again.
Il parle. Elle parle.
And let's hear these four again.
Nous parlons. Vous parlez. Il parle. Elle parle.
So, to summarise, for the verb to speak,
Parler.
I speak is
Je parle.
you speak, informal and single is
Tu parles.
he and she speaks is
Il parle. Elle parle.
we speak is
Nous parlons.
you speak, formal or plural is
Vous parlez.
and they speak is
Il parle. Elle parle.
let's just hear the French one more time.
Je parle. Tu parles. Il parle. Elle parle. Nous parlons. Vous parlez. Il parle. Elle parle.